Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska for today's game between the home Lincoln Stars and your visiting Dubuque Saints. A little different format we've got here. Not the greatest venue, or not the greatest view. I'm sorry, the venue's great. Filming perspective, not the best, but we'll make do with what we got. About 5 minutes to game time, it says, so we'll get players out here any minute now. Until then, take care of the necessary business, and we'll see you back in 5 minutes. So that's the horn for the end of warm-ups. Teams will pick up the pucks. Just about underway here in Lincoln. We'll welcome all those fans joining us from Dubuque and around the country. Eagle Knuckles getting to the bench without a stick, so it's safe to assume we'll get Trevor Breen in net today. Boys all look eager with anticipation. Sure, Austin's reading out his Christmas list. No doubt a cowboy hat, some boots. Looks like we'll get Jensen Hill, Alex Henkel, Elliot Troush out at forward. He'll be backed by Liam Henry, who's in a shoving match with Trevor Breen. He's got him by a good 6 inches. I'll take Henry in that fight all day. And Wyatt Kleesner. Although Breen's a goalie, they're crazy. Puck's down and we're underway here in Lincoln. Played up in front of the Dubuque bench. Kleesner tries to get it out. Lincoln carries it into the center. Shot. Saved by Breen. And it's Alex Henkel back through center ice. Walks around one. Takes it down below the goal line. Tries to center it. Kicks over to the far side. Henry loses it there. And Lincoln will bring it back out through center ice. They're on 2-on-1 back with Kleesner. Puck goes off to the corner. Picked up there by Henkel. Stolen by Lincoln. They'll feed it down below the goal line. Kick back out to the point. Holy cow, this is going to take some adjustment here. Lincoln now back below the goal line, out to the point again. They'll throw it down to the goal line. Wrapped around to the near side. Now Dubuque's got it. Elliot Troush out through center ice. Into the attacking zone. Shot wide of the net. Wraps around to the far side. Back out to neutral ice. Chase Molenkamp's got it there. He'll drop it off for Ben Zick. Ben Zick plays it ahead. Up to Brody Steffes. Tripped up as he comes across the blue line. Molenkamp puts a man to the boards on the far side. Now it's Lincoln on the counterattack. Up through center ice. Into the attacking zone. Shot saved by Breen, and we'll get a whistle. Chase Molenkamp out for the faceoff. Puck's down. Over to Sukachoff on the corner. That's wrapped around behind the net. Ben Zick will go back to get it. It's knocked against the boards on the far side. Now it's played to center. Nice save by Breen. Puck loose in the slot. Lincoln corrals. Fires it back towards the net. It's blocked by the defender. Kicked ahead and Smothers on the far side. He'll get held up at the blue line. We're going to get at least a boarding there. We're just going to go rough. So Dubuque get its first chance in the power play. Power play looks like it's going to be Schwartz, the nameless 18. Chase Molenkamp, Jensen Hill, Brody Steffes, Alex Henkel. Two minutes rough is the call. Molenkamp in for the faceoff. Lincoln controls. They'll get it out to center ice. Henkel back to pick it up. Fires cross ice to Hill. Hill trips over the blue line. Battle along the near boards. Now it's Lincoln. Bit of a breakaway here. Steffes back. Kick save by Breen. And the Saints will bring it back out across the red line into the attacking zone. They'll go all the way down to the goal line. Crosses out. Shot saved by Lincoln. Battled for in the corner. Molenkamp kicks back to the blue line. It's Schwartz. Schwartz now walks to the center. Shot, saved by Lincoln, and we'll get a whistle. 1:21 left on the power play. Saints look like they'll be content to leave these guys out. Molenkamp steps in for the faceoff again. Lincoln controls, and they'll get it out to neutral ice. Controlled by Henkel there. He'll backhand it up. That's Steffes now across the red line. Takes it into the attacking zone. Drives wide to the corner where he's rubbed off the puck by Lincoln. They'll throw it around the far side. Schultz will step in. Chip it around one. Now taken back. Henkel's got it in the high slot. Puck knocked loose. High stick by Hill. And we're going to come all the way down for that lovely gesture. Still 53 seconds left on that power play. High stick is supposed to be all the way down here, guys. Let's watch as the Lincoln refs, or the Lincoln coaches, try and explain to the rest where this faceoff should be. Oh, they got it wrong. They got it wrong. Duke controls the puck. Chase Poles gives off to Michael Poles. Michael Poles sends it to the far side. Elliot Trausch. Now it's Poles along the boards. Puck knocked loose. Lincoln's got it at center ice, and they'll dump it the length. Breen stops it behind the net. Ben Zick goes around to pick it up. He'll wheel back behind his own net. Someone's going to give him an outlet. There we go. Landon Schultz comes in. Loses the puck. Now it kicks up to Elliot Trausch. Trausch across the blue line. Michael Poles just a half step offsides. The ref's telling him it was all my fault. You should really write that down. They don't say that stuff off. Schultz in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Michael Poles now into the high slot area. Drop pass off to Chase Poles. Can't connect. And Lincoln will fire at the length. Right on Breen, who makes a nice kick save. Zick into the corner. That'll do it for the power play. Lincoln controls. They'll walk it out to the corner. Now loose in the slot. Picked up there by Trausch. He'll take it into his own zone where he's roughed up. Again, looked like an elbow drop. Thrown back to Trausch. Let's get another piece of that kid. Puck loose up along the boards. Lincoln brings it through center ice, across the blue line. Off to the far side. Chase Molenkamp in pursuit. Now fed back to the point. Shot. Saved by Breen. Kick to the corner. Thrown on net. Tipped in front. Around the back. Fed around the far side. Loose puck in front. Now it's Smothers. Throws it up the far boards, and he'll try and outrace his player. Knocked loose, but Dubuque controls just inside the blue line. Shot. Saved by Lincoln. Wyatt Cleason with the loose puck. Back on net. Kick just wide. Now it's on the far side. Lincoln's got control. Taken back by Molenkamp. Fed off. Back to Molenkamp. High slot. Shot. Saved by Lincoln. And we'll get a whistle. 10 minutes left in the first period. Scoreless game. Shots aren't displayed here in the Lincoln Arena, so we're at the mercy of my scorekeeper. Good luck. Lincoln controls in the corner. Poles tries to get it out to center ice. Can't quite do it there. Lincoln feeds it off the far boards. Knocked loose by Poles. Now out to center ice. Dumped in. Wrap around the back of the net. Sukuchov puts a big shoulder into the player. Lincoln now controls at the blue line. Thrown up in front of the benches. It's going to go the length of the ice. No icing. Wrapped around to the far side by Lincoln. Chase Poles in for a hit. Michael Poles gets it ahead to Chase. Chase now, man in front. Can't quite connect there with Schultz. And Lincoln's got it. Schwartz knocks it loose back towards the goal. Michael pulls flying body check, and they're going to get him on the retaliation. So the ref's not letting any fans in the Lincoln coaches box. Dubuque will go back in the power play with 9:07 left in the first period. Again, we'll get Henkel, Mullenkamp, and Hill up at the top. Schwartz and Steffes back at defense. Who needs defensemen anyway? Puck went back to Schwartz. He'll throw it over to Steffes. Feeds it down to Henkel. Henkel shot. Saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Bouncing puck. Still loose in the slot. Lincoln's got it, and they'll clear it out. All the way back. Breen will play it there. Up ahead to Henkel. Henkel dodges a hit just along the boards. Played ahead to Steffes. Steffes takes it into the attacking zone. Works it wide. Now he'll drop off for Henkel. Henkel feeds down low to Hill. Takes it around the back of the net. Kicked out to Steffes. Steffes walks back to the goal line. Feeds back to Hill at the top of the circles. Dropped off. Now it's Schwartz. Schwartz tries to get it to the middle. Bouncing puck. Squirts loose, and it'll come back out to center ice where Schwartz controls. Schwartz feeds ahead up to Steffes. Steffes takes it inside the zone. Drops off there for Hill. Hill with a burst of speed. Circles around the back of the net. Kicks off to Henkel. Can't quite get a good piece of it. Now fed back to Hill. And Lincoln will control and send it the length of the ice. Eli Schwartz circles behind his own net. He'll pause for a second there. Drop off for Schultz. Schultz has got it now. All the way up ahead to Henkel. That's Mullenkamp. Mullenkamp takes it wide, hits the brakes. Back to Schultz. Schultz knocked over. Benzik now ahead to Schultz again. Schultz takes it inside the blue line. Fired. Saved by the Lincoln goaltender. And they'll clear it to length. Breen stops it in the corner. Tees it up for Zick. Zick behind his own net. 20 seconds left in this power play. He'll play it ahead to Schultz. Schultz walks around one, but Lincoln's got control now. Just inside the zone. They'll have to play it in for the delayed offsides. Schultz behind his own net. 8 seconds left in this power play. Zick on the far side. Cross ice pass to Strauss, just off the tip of his stick. Chase pulls will get it into the zone. Lincoln controls. They'll go the other way. Dropped into the zone by Liam Henry. And it's battled on the near boards. Kicked out to Strauss. Strauss fires it towards the net. Goes to the far corner. Maddox Mitchell steps into the game. He's got it in the corner. Battles for it. Kicks out in front. Loose puck. Elliot Strauss with a nice shot. Big save. Again, fed up. Now Lincoln's got it. Right down Main Street. Across the red line. Dumps it in. Blocked on the dump by Cooper Smith. Smith's got it there. He'll get it ahead. Caught in the skates. He's trying to feed it up to Wyatt Powell. Dumped in just to the left of the goaltender. Powell now battles for it behind the net. Sends it off to the left side. Now back behind the net it goes. Lincoln picks it up in the near corner. They'll play it up in front of their bench. Across the red line they come into the attacking zone. Knocked off the puck there by Wyatt Kleesner. Kleesner chases behind the net. Battle for now off to the far corner. Kicked all the way back to the Lincoln D. Walks it down to the tops of the circles. Drops it off there. Shot blocked by the defender. Fired off the back of the net by Lincoln. Now they've got it on the goal line. Up to the other D. Top of the circles. Shot goes into the corner. Loose puck still behind the net. Fired around to the far side. Powell gets knocked off the puck there. Lincoln walks around. Top of the circle. Shot deflected up. Back into the corner where Cooper Smith has it. He'll walk it behind his own net. Fires off the boards. Lincoln controls and they'll dump it back behind the net. Off to the far side it goes. Back out to the point. They'll go D to D. Now loose puck knocked all the way out to center ice. No icing. Lincoln player had the opportunity to play it and did not. Lincoln now starting from the far corner. They'll throw it up to their own blue line. Knocked loose by Hinkle. Lincoln regroups, carries it out to center ice, dumped in. Big hit there by Hill. Picked up behind the net by Schultz. He'll carry it up. Chipped out in front. Lincoln controls, and they'll go back down the boards. Owen Troush now collects it behind his own net. Plays it up to Hill. Hill's got it across his own blue line into the center ice. Dumped in there, wrapped around to the far corner. Elliot Troush will be the first man on the puck there. Shot towards the net, redirected. Shot by Henkel, saved by Lincoln. Now it's Lincoln across their own blue line, out to center ice. Into the attacking zone they'll go. Shot, glove saved by Breen, and he'll hold for the whistle. Again, the camera angle's not the best here in the ice box, but do what we can. Chase Molenkamp out there with Chase Poles and Landon Schultz. Puck's down, goes back behind the Dubuque net. Lincoln the first one to it, walks around the side, tries to bang it out in front. Loose puck in the slot, poked away by Breen. Shot, loose puck again. Now the Saints will chip it out to center ice. And we'll get an icing call. So 3:52 left in the first period in a scoreless game. Alex Henkel will step up to the faceoff dot. Puck's down, back to Lincoln's defense. Shot, saved by Breen. Let's do it all again. Puck's down, towards the net. Breen with another save. Second verse, same as the first. We've got Eli Schwartz up there. He's got Ben Zick behind him. Chase Poles, Elsa Sukuchov, and Michael Poles. Fed back to the D. They chip it around Michael Poles. Now fired towards the net. Saved by Breen. Loose puck kicked out. Michael Poles has it. He'll come up through center ice. Shot wide of the net. Wrapped around the near side. Sukuchov gets in there. Chips it up temporarily. Now it's knocked back to center ice. Fed across to Michael Poles. Off to Schwartz. Schwartz works in the zone. It's knocked back to center ice temporarily. Played across. Elliot Troush now. Puck knocked loose. Lincoln will counter. Takes it into their own zone. Shot. Saved by Breen. And we'll get a whistle. Mike Netherly, everyone. Mike Netherly. He's got a hockey stick. There's the varsity team. They're happy to see Mike. Alex Henkel steps up to the drop. Puck one back to Wyatt Kleesner. He'll play it around the back of the boards to Elliot Troush on the far side. Troush tries to get it up. Held in at the Lincoln blue line. Now it's Henkel. Well, we're going to get a penalty. Looks like Elliot Troush is going to take a 2-minute break. 2 minutes for roughing. So we'll see the Saints power play unit. Or, I'm sorry, penalty kill unit. Which consists of Eli Schwartz, Kleesner, looks like Henry, and Jensen Hill. Nope, Chase Poles. Lincoln feeds it back to their blue line, and pass is missed. It'll go all the way down. They'll collect in their own zone. Fed that up to the blue line there. Carson takes it out to center ice. Stolen there by Schwartz. Bangs it in. Lincoln controls now just outside their zone. Up to center ice, they'll go into the attacking zone. Takes it wide, drops it off to the top of the circle. Shot, saved by Breen. Kicked wide, camera's nowhere near. Now Lincoln. Schwartz knocks it loose, feeds it back. Lincoln's got it at center ice. They'll send it across. Carlson now takes it just inside his zone. He'll pause there. No one sees that. Lincoln back out to center ice. Carried into the zone. They'll shoot. It's wide of the net. Kicked out to the point. Lincoln holds it in. Gets it down low. High puck caught in the high slot. Walks around one. Shot. Saved by Breen. Off to the corner. They'll work it behind their net. Liam Henry battles for the puck back there. Lincoln walks away with it. Out to the blue line they'll go. Back down to the slot. Cross to the far blue. Fired just wide of the net. It'll kick to the far corner. Lincoln again controls. Plays it out to the point. Walks around Henkel there. Walks to the top of the circle. Fed off to the blue line. Goal line. Now back to the other D. On the near boards. Back to the D. Again down to the goal line. Cross ice pass. One-timer tipped up into the high net. 14 seconds left on that Troush penalty. We'll get Owen Troush, Ben Zick, Chase Poles, Michael Poles. Lincoln controls the faceoff. They'll get it back to their D. Shot towards the net, saved by Breen. Fought off there by Troush. Now Lincoln controls it in the behind the net. Played off to the near corner. Out to the blue line they'll go. Blocked there by the Saints. Lincoln now back behind the goal line. Tries to throw it out in front. Bouncing puck, and I think we get the net off. Lincoln will send some fresh D out. 47 seconds left in the on the period. It's a long drive, folks. Puck back to the Lincoln D. Shot through legs. Saved by Breen. Michael Poles tries to chip it around himself. Now it's sent out to center ice. Chase Poles battles for it there. Lincoln controls. Battled on the far side. Squirts out to center ice. Lincoln goes D to D in their own zone. They'll carry it through neutral ice. Puck goes off the skate. Squirts to the far side. Michael Poles with a 74-pound hit. Work down to the near corner. Lincoln's got it there. They'll feed it back to the blue line. Shot on net. Wide. Ricochets all the way around to the far boards. Now it's back behind the net. And that'll do it for the first period. Shots on goal are recorded at 17-7 in favor of the Stars. Personally, I think the scorekeeper's got a little bit of a heavy finger on that shot button, but you'll get that with goalie parents. Puck's down for the second period. Liam Henry's got it. He'll peel back. Gives off to Elsie. Elsie back to Liam. Jumps over his stick. Now he plays it high off the glass, up to Steffes. Steffes plays in front of the bench. Lincoln controls through center ice. They'll dump it in. Elsie's got it there. Can't quite get it right here. She comes out and throws a punch. She may be going to the box for that. Are she taking them? Are taking them both? Must have been a battle in front of the net or something I missed, because it's like Liam Henry is headed to the box. Usually another delayed call for offsetting penalties. We're going interference for both of them. That's why. Neither one was anywhere near the puck, but still managed to attract penalties. So 5-on-5 hockey with the offsetting penalties. We'll get Owen Troush. Late addition there. He's out there with Wyatt Kleesner. Schwartz in for the faceoff. Lincoln's got it. Shot on net. Saved by Breen. Lincoln's got it. Blocked in front by Troush. Backhander out to the slot. Gets through everyone. Gets to the near boards. Now it's played back behind the net. Played up the far side. Back to the point. Shot towards the net. Blocked in front by Schwartz. Schwartz carries it into the attacking zone. Fires it towards the net. Puck's tipped. Back behind the net it goes. Lincoln's got it on the far side. Player's name is King. Questioning whether he's any relation to former coach Tim King. Dumped in there. Lincoln's got it now on the face-off dots. They'll try and bang out the boards. Chase Folds holds it in. Forces it down below the goal line. Battle for there. Now it's picked up the far boards. Michael Polska's got it. Back to Kleesner. Fired on net. Saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Now fed back out in front. Knocked to the wall by Lincoln. Michael Pols tries to dance around one. Now it's kicked out to center ice. Kleesner dumps it back in. Hits the linesman. That hurts. Lincoln across the blue line. They're 3-on-2. Stolen by Kleesner and forced to the far corner. Lincoln gets it back behind the net. Fans on a centering pass. Wraps around to the near boards. Lincoln fires it back to their D. Shot. Blocked in front. On the half wall now. Poles can't get it away from him. Fired to the slot. Shot by King. Walked around the near side by Kleesner. He'll try and play off the boards. Lincoln's got it. Back behind the net. It's not a high stick if we touch it. Okay, so they're calling a high stick penalty, not puck played by a high stick. Owen Troush. 2 minutes for high sticking. Puck's down. Duke wins it and sends it back out to center ice. All the way back to the Lincoln defensive zone. Lincoln's got it there in the near boards. They'll walk it up in front of the benches. Taken into the attacking zone. Shot. Saved by Breen, and we'll get a whistle. 12:20 left in the second period. Liam Henry's offsetting penalty is off. He's joined on the ice by his co-conspirator. Puck's down. Lincoln's got it from the faceoff dot. Shot over the net. Around the back. Sukachov's got it. Back out to the blue line. Held in by Lincoln. Shot. Saved by Breen. Wrapped around the back of the net. Lincoln's got it at the blue line. They'll go D to D. Fired on the net. Saved by Breen. And we'll get the whistle. So still a minute power play for Lincoln. As we'll get Henkel, Kleesner, Troush, and Schultz out to kill it. Henkel steps in. Troush comes in, sends the puck the length of the ice. The Lincoln goaltender will stop it behind his own net. Troush there to make life living hell. Now it's played around the far boards, knocked off by Alex Henkel. He's got it just outside the blue line. Lincoln gets it back. Drop pass, that'll never work. And we're going to get an interference call on Lincoln. So we'll be 4-on-4 hockey for a minute, and then the Saints back on the power play for a minute, hopefully. Four and four, looks like it'll be Henkel, Hill, Schultz, and Fleesner. Schultz doing his best defensive impersonation. Henkel in for the faceoff. Lincoln wins it, and they'll take it outside the zone, out to center ice, chipped around Fleesner. Now knocked loose by Schultz, puts a big shoulder into him. Wrapped around the back of the net. It's Kleesner on the near side, plays it off the boards, up to Henkel. He chips it around his defender. Lincoln will get it back. Stolen back by Hill, walks down the boards, on the goal line, cuts around the back of the net. Cycles all the way back to the blue line. Dropped off there for Steffes. Steffes gives back to Hill. Hill back to Steffes, shot saved by Lincoln. Nice play, loose puck in front. Referee washes it out. Puck must be in the net. Hmm. 19 seconds left on that Owen Troush penalty. We'll get Chase Molenkamp added to the group with Alex Henkel, Jensen Hill, Brody Steffes on the 4-on-4, soon to be power play. Puck's down. Hill will push it through. Battles for it behind the goal line. Lincoln's got it. Stolen there by Henkel, but now chipped out of the zone. Henkel will walk the blue line, gets it into the zone. Shot fired, saved by the Lincoln goaltender, and we'll get another whistle. 6 seconds left on the Troush penalty. Hill stays out. He'll take the face-off. Lincoln controls. They'll wrap it around behind their own net. On the far side, Dubuque holds the net at the blue line. They'll go D to D. Molenkamp picks it up there, walks it down the boards, all the way down to the goal line, takes it around the back of the net. Cuts out to the front, backside pass to Steffes, just off his stick. Goal sends it ahead. Just out of the reach of Hill, and Lincoln's got it. They'll work it to the high slot. Drop off to the D. Shot. Saved by Green. Steffes walks around one. Chips around another. He's got it out to center ice. Lincoln takes it back at the red line. Sends it into their own bench. And we'll get a face-off just in front of the Dubuque bench. Wyatt Powell out for the face-off. He's got a pair of poles with him. Puck down. Knocked into the zone by Powell. Lincoln will fire it off the boards. Taken back by Powell. Centering pass to Michael Poles. Shot. Saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Now it's back to Henry at the blue line. Has it temporarily and knocks it in. Lincoln controls. A lot of shoving going on today. Very physical game. Chase Poles sends it out to center ice. Lincoln controls and sends it back. Back behind the net it goes. Zick plays it off to Henry. Henry tries to play it off the boards to Michael Poles. Now it's Wyatt Powell. Takes it around the back of the net. Sends it out the boards. Chipped up. Lincoln controls it at the blue line. Henry sends it through the skates of Michael Poles. Lincoln's got it on their own gun lane. They'll play it off to the near side. Dahlberg's got it there. Out to center ice it comes. Knocked back below the Saints. Jesus. Camera not cooperating. Shot. Loose puck around the far side. Breen with the save. Battled in front. Ref says, my bad again. Very forgiving refs. I can tighten up this camera a little bit. Maybe. Maybe not. So the face-off to come to the right of Breen with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period. Mullenkamp will come in, wins the face-off back to Troush. Wraps around to the far side. Picked up behind the net. That looks like Schultz. Wraps around to Steffes. It's battle for in the near boards. 3-on-1. Those aren't fair numbers. Mullenkamp swoops in and picks it up. Walks it through center ice. Hits the brakes. Plays it ahead. Steffes has got it there at center ice. Lincoln controls. They'll go back and go D to D. Play it ahead. Lincoln's got it. Carried across the blue line. Top of the circles. Sent out to the slot. Knocked out of the air by Owen Troush. Now it's played back to center ice. Battle for in front of the Lincoln bench. Kicks back to their defense. They'll go D to D. Played up. Into the zone they'll go. Landon Schultz back to get it. Wraps it around behind the net. Mullenkamp plays it up to the near side. Steffes is there to get it. Loses it just outside the blue line. It's battled for in front of the Lincoln bench. Lincoln's got it. They'll play it into the zone. Back to Troush. Troush cross ice pass. Smothers works it ahead. Out to center ice. Lincoln's got it. Owen Troush back. Shot. Saved by Breen. We'll get the whistle. 7:07 left in the second period. Still scoreless here in Lincoln. Shots on goal in favor of the Stars. 22-11. Henkel steps in for the faceoff here. Lincoln wins it. Top of the circle. Shot. Deflected high around to the half wall. Chipped out to center ice where it's Jensen Hill. He'll carry it out through the neutral zone into the attacking zone from the faceoff dot shot. Loose puck. Eaten by the Lincoln goaltender. Face off inside the Lincoln zone. Won by Dubuque. Kleesner can't hold it. Comes back to Sukuchov. Taking off her stick. Lincoln's on a breakaway shot. Saved by Breen up into the netting. Couple series of unfortunate events here. Kleesner lost it at the blue line. Got caught in LC skates, but Trevor Breen bailed them both out. Face off to the left of Breen now in his pretty pink water bottle. Alex Henkel steps up to the dot. Puck's down, into the corner it goes. It's wrapped around. Charles tries to play it at the boards. Can't quite do it. It's battled for on the half wall. Now it's knocked back down below the goal line. Henry plays it again. Plays it off to Troush. Can't quite get it out to neutral ice. Still battled for there by Henkel and Hill. Lincoln walks away with it. Centering pass. Shot just wide of the net. They'll get it back to the Lincoln D. Looked like a cross check there, but what do I know? Kicked out. Hill and Henkel 2-on-1. Henkel shot, saved, rebound, kicked back behind the net, thrown out in front. A little too hot for Hill to handle. Now it's Ben Zick. Spins and finds some open ice. He'll dump it into the zone. Lincoln's got it there. Centering pass to Eli Schwartz. Walks out in front. Shot, saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Punch is thrown there. So what we're going to get here. Actually, we'll see what we're going to get over here. We're going to get roughing. That's it, apparently, roughing. I mean, you shove him on the shoulder, you punch him in the face. I guess either one's roughing. I would suggest getting your money's worth, but what do I know? Saints will send out Wyatt Powell, Landon Schultz, Michael Poles. I'll be backed by Troush and Chase Poles. Landon Schultz is apparently playing defense today. Schultz has got it now. Played ahead to the blue line. Lincoln's got it there. They'll send it cross ice. Owen Troush. Now there's a backup taken by Chase Poles. He'll send it in front of the Dubuque bench. Knock back out to center ice. Lincoln will take it into their attacking zone. Centering pass over to King. He'll kick it out in front. Breen will knock it back behind the net. Wrapped around to the far side. Lincoln defender, shot over the net. Wyatt Powell's got it. He'll get it out to center ice. Picked up there by Troush. He'll backhand it over to Chase Poles. Poles gets it, tries to get it inside the blue line. It's stolen there by Lincoln. They've got it now just outside the blue line. They'll go D to D. Works it up to the near side. And an offside's call. 4:52 left. Still scoreless game. Face has to come just outside the Butte defensive zone, in front of the Lincoln bench. Chase Mullenkamp bellies up to the dot. Puck's down. Back to Elsa Sukichov. She's got it in her skates. She'll work it up in front of the bench. Steffes has got it now. Walks across the red line. Comes into the attacking zone. Takes it to the wide side. Around the back of the net. Mullenkamp back to Sukichov. Sukichov tries to play it down the boards. Taken by Lincoln. They'll work it out to center ice. Into the attacking zone. Shot fired to the corner. Flees into the first one to get it there. He'll rub his man off the puck. Mullenkamp plays it off the boards directly to Lincoln from the top of the circle. Shot wide. Wrapped around to the near board. Steffes kicks it up. Mullenkamp's got it there. Takes it across the red line. Throws it on net. Saved by Lincoln. They'll kick it off. Brock Smothers now battles for it in the corner. Puck loose. Lincoln controls. They'll take it outside the zone. Across the red line. 1-on-3. Wyatt Powell, or not Wyatt Powell, Wyatt Cleason with a nice save and then a nice block. Worked out below the goal line. More pushy woo-woo. Hops over the stick. Now it's Steffes to challenge at the red line. Into the ref skates. Lincoln will backhand it into the zone. Wyatt Cleason back to get it in the corner. Plays it ahead. Jumps over the stick of Smothers. Hagels picks it up at the red line. Circles back to his own defensive zone. Passes it ahead. Steffes chips it in. Oh, that's Smothers. Chips it in. Camera's a little wonky again. Ankles misses on the one-time attempt. Thrown down to the corner. Henkel sends it around the back of the net. Cooper Smith over to get it. Smith battles for it in the corner. Wrapped around to the far side. Now it's kicked out to center ice as Lincoln comes on the attack. Across the blue line, shot saved by Breen. No one saw it because I have no control of the camera today. Trust me, it was a shot. He saved it. We'll get Eli Schwartz and the Pulls. Lincoln wins the faceoff. Gets it back to their D. Nope, wrapped around behind the net. Picked up there by Liam Henry. He'll fire it off the boards. Schwartz has got it. Plays it up in front of the benches. Knocked loose by Lincoln. They'll take it into the zone. Shot blocked by Henry. Kicked ahead to Poles. Out to neutral ice. Lincoln walks it into the zone. Chase Poles now on the far side. high off the glass. Knocked down by Schwartz. He's got poles in the middle. Schwartz shot wide of the net. Chase Poles knocks it loose. He'll battle for it with the ref. Schwartz now back down to the corner below the goal line. Behind the net, they'll try and bring it up the near side. Chase Poles is there. Works around one. Battles for it in the corner. Schwartz comes in a little late to try and help out. Now it's cross ice. Leah Henry's going to be the first one there. High off the glass. Schwartz knocks it down. Picked up by Michael Poles. Kicks ahead to Chase Poles. Shot on net. Deflected by the defender. Wrapped around the back of the net. Seemed like a physical play in the corner there. Lincoln will carry it across to the other side. Into the zone. Knocked off the puck by Michael Poles. Eli Schwartz walks around one. Takes it into the zone. Dropped off there. Lincoln's got it. They'll have it in front of their own bench. Worked across the red line into the attacking zone. Jesus. It's battle for in the corner. 1 minute to play in the period. Brody Steps now walks it out. He's 1-on-4. Works it to the far side. Sent out in front. Lincoln with a nice save. Lincoln controls the faceoff. They'll take it around the back of the net. Kicked off to the near boards. Now Lincoln centers it. Out to the far side. Kings get it there. Shot on net. High over the net. Kicks out to the near side. Loose puck. Centering pass. Blocked by all kinds of players. And then Breen with a nice save. And more pushing and discussing. Jason Molenkamp in for the faceoff with 30 seconds left. Lincoln controls back to their D. Shot towards the net. Loose puck. Saved by Breen. Another save. Two huge saves by Breen there on the shot from the point and then the rebound. Now it's Zick. Tries to put it up the boards. Squirts out to center ice. Lincoln will fire it back in. Around the back of the net it goes. Knocked out the puck. It's loose puck. Tried to kick it out in front. Lincoln there, but can't bury it. And it's Jensen Hill. Back out through center ice. And that'll do it for our second period here in Lincoln. Still 0-0. Shots on goal in favor of the Stars. 26-18. Players are back on the ice as we prepare for the third and final period. Shout out to team rep Amy Sukucha. No doubt freezing over in the boards or in the penalty box. Coach Austin with a motivational speech to get his team pumped up. Saints will start the third period with Steffes, Camp, Smothers, with Elsie and Kleesner back on defense. Puck's down. Dubuque controls. Back to Kleesner. Offsides, just outside the blue line. So we'll get a face-off. 5 seconds of game time. We'll never get back ever. Lincoln changes its D in those 5 seconds, so good for them. Puck down. Lincoln controls. Back to the defense. Played off to the far corner. Goes around the back of the net. Sukuchov back to get it. She'll play it off the boards. Out to the Lincoln D. Fired it towards the net. Kicked wide. Off to the far side. Net's off. And we'll get a whistle for that. Face off to the left of Breen. Puck's down. Dubuque's got it. Kleesner sends it around the back of the net. Off to the far side. Brody Steffes tries to get it out. Held in at the Lincoln blue line and sent back behind the net. It's battle for behind the goal line. Just on the side of the net. Poked loose by Breen. Kicked off to the corner. Now it's Smothers down to get it. He'll send it around all the way to the far side. Sukuchov over to get it. She pins it along the boards. Tries to work it out. Battled for and now carried out to center ice. Steffes sends it to Smothers. Smothers fires it wide side of the net. Kick to the corner by Lincoln. They'll pick it up in the corner now. Work it around the back of the net. That's King. King cuts out to center ice. Stolen by Michael Poles. Works it down low. He's joined by Mullenkamp and Smothers. Sent through the crease. Unconnected. And Lincoln will work it up the near boards. That Schultz plays off to Troush. Poles kicks it back to Troush, and Lincoln controls at center ice. Dances across the red line and sends a bouncing puck behind the Dubuque net. Schultz wraps around to the far side where Michael Poles picks it up and kicks it ahead to Eli Schwartz. It's knocked off Schwartz's stick. Played ahead. Troush up to Chase Poles. Does a spin along the boards. Nice shoulder into the boards. Lincoln counters. They'll take it across the red line and dump it into the far side. Wraps all the way out to the point where Lincoln tries to send it in. And Dubuque kicks back out to center ice. Delayed offsides now as Chase Poles pushes. Lincoln sends it all the way back. They're about to cross the attacking zone. Shot. Deflected high. Into the corner. Played off the boards. Out to center ice. No ice called as the Lincoln retreats to pick it up. They've got it in the far corner now. Off the boards, out to center ice. Stolen there by Henry. He'll try and fire it back in. Lincoln steals. Kicks it back up to neutral ice. Benzik spins and drops off for his partner. Zick now in the corner. Knocked off the puck by Lincoln. Henkel sends it around. Gets it up to Hill. Hill back to Henkel. Henkel works it into the zone. Big hit just as he crosses the blue line. Lincoln controls back behind their own goal line. They'll send it back up through center ice. Into the attacking zone they'll go. Knocked off by Henry. Now back out to center ice. Troush has got it there. Played off to Henkel. Sent towards the net. Poked away by Lincoln. On the far board. It's knocked loose. Cooper Smith now in the slot. Shot blocked by the defender. And Lincoln will rush the other way. Into the attacking zone they'll go. Sent to the corner. Back around the back of the net. Zick presses the issue back there. Sent up the boards. Kicked off by Troush. Fired wide of the net. Off to the far corner. Lincoln sends it back to the blue line. Shot towards the net. Wide. Now on the near boards. Dingwell sends it down. Held in there. Big hit. Kicked out at the slot. Henry chases him all the way out. Now bouncing puck in front. Controlled by Henkel. Peel sends it ahead. Touched by Lincoln, sent in. Henry peels off as Lincoln collects behind their own net. They'll play it around Wyatt Powell. Held in by Maddox Mitchell. He'll send it back behind the net to the far corner. Now on the half wall, Lincoln tries to control. Wyatt Powell into press. Max Mitchell in there as well for Dubuque. Lincoln walks away with it out to center ice. Played across the red line. They'll bring it into the attacking zone. Tries to walk around Elsa Suzuki-Chow. She steals it. She'll play it up in front of the Dubuque bench. All the way down to the goal line it goes. Lincoln spins, and they'll still try and bring it out the near side. Kicks out to center ice. Elsie's there to play it. She plays it out to the far side, just out of the reach of Steffes. Lincoln now. Barking dog play didn't quite work. Puck slides behind the net. Wyatt Kleesner back to get it. Lincoln controls. As the Ruizes come in and find a seat. Right in my camera line. Thanks, guys. Saved by Bree. 10 minutes left to go in the third and final period, and we're still scoreless here in Lincoln. Shots in goal in favor of the Stars, 27-19, as Chase Molenkamp bellies up to the dot. Puck's down. Molenkamp wins it off to Troush, who wraps it around the boards. Held in at the point by Lincoln. They'll send it down below the goal line. Back to the point they'll go. Puck tipped. High fly ball, deep center field, caught by Breen. Molenkamp back in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Molenkamp wins it back to Schultz. Schultz wraps around to Steffes. Steffes plays off the boards, up ahead to Molenkamp. Tries to walk around one. It's taken by Lincoln. They've got it just inside their own blue line. Centering pass. Comes all the way over to the bench where it's knocked off by Lincoln. They'll take it into the zone. Shot. Just high and wide over the net. Now it's Molenkamp. Tries to leave it off for Steffes. Squirts back out to the blue line. Out to neutral ice. Lincoln will go D to D. Taken by Steffes, who's rubbed off the puck there. Lincoln takes it back into their attacking zone. Works it to the high slot. Shot. Saved by Breen. Trip. So Chase Molenkamp draws a trip. Dubuque could go back on the power play. Power play looks like it'll consist of a Troush, a couple Bowles, a Zick. Landon Schultz is working his way up the ice. He'll join his fellow Saints in black. Lincoln waiting to send its player off the ice. Oh, we got a late change. So we'll send it back on the ice. Puck's down. Dubuque controls. Gets it back to the D. Sent out. Held in. Nope. Squirts out. Ben Zick tries to play it back to Michael Poles. Puck goes loose and goes all the way back below the goal line. Poles will pick it up there. Hesitates behind his own net. They'll bring it out. Chips it ahead to Zick. Zick plays it ahead. Can't quite be caught by Troush. They'll play it back and reset. Zick now just outside the blue line. Plays back to Schultz. Schultz ahead to Chase Bowles, who will walk it up the far side. He's rubbed off the puck there. Lincoln connects and sends it back. Zick tries to saucer up, and Lincoln takes it. They'll work it from the faceoff dot. Shot saved by Breen down there. .91 for Lincoln. King having a heated argument with the refs. He could be related to Coach King. Now it's Molenkamp in for the faceoff. One back. It's played around the back of the net. Off to Hinkle, that looks like. That's a knee penalty on Lincoln. They're just going to call it tripping. Jensen Hill a little gimpy on that right knee. So the Saints looking at 5-on-3 for a minute. We'll get Schwartz, Henkel, Molenkamp, Hill, and Steffes. Who needs defensemen? Molenkamp in for the faceoff. Puck one, back to Schultz. Schwartz. Fed over to Steffes. Over to Henkel. Henkel shot wide of the net. Wraps around, held in by Steffes. Steffes has got it at the top of the circles. Drops off to Schwartz. Schwartz walks it to the high slot. Feeds down low. Bouncing puck. Recollected by Schwartz. Down to Henkel. Molenkamp in the corner. Tries to get it out to the slot. Lincoln steals and sends it to length. Green's got it there. Considers charging up the ice with it. Instead leaves for... I don't know who that was. Henkel's got it now. Drops it off for Steffes. That was Schwartz. Molenkamp now. Drops it off. Shot. Saved by Lincoln. Battle for in the high side. Lincoln's got it. And they'll backhand it out. The length of the ice. Schwartz back to get it. He's got it behind his own net. 5 seconds left in the first Lincoln power play. Henkel takes it inside the zone. Shot wide of the net. Wraps around to the far side. Catches the Lincoln player just jumping out of the box. Taken back by Steffes. It's Dahlberg. Now it's Schwartz back to get it. He's on the far boards. Plays it ahead. Hill's got it there. Hill carries it out to center ice. Centering pass up to Brody Steffes. Steffes drops it off for Molenkamp. Molenkamp centers it. Steffes with a shot. Rebounds. Loose puck in front. Kicks back to Schwartz. Schwartz fires it on net. Saved by Lincoln. Golfed off to the near boards. Held in temporarily by Henkel as it's a battle for on the boards. And Lincoln will clear the ice. Out to Breen. Breen stops it. Plays it ahead to Schwartz. 10 seconds left on the power play. Fleisner's got it now. Brings it up to center ice. Big hit in front of the Lincoln bench. Fleisner slow to get back up. Now he's back in the play. Chase Bowles hits the brakes into the offsides, but Lincoln steals the puck. They've got it out to center ice. Schultz has got it there. He's rubbed out the puck, plays it back to Henry. Henry now on the near side, wraps it around the boards, out to center ice. Fed back in. Played back behind the net. Schwartz back to get it. Tries to apply a big hit. I think he might have given up about 150 pounds on that. All right, Powell presses as Lincoln collects it back at center ice, dumps it in to the near corner. Play it around behind the net. Schwartz tries to muscle his man off the puck there. King with the get shot. Sent out in front, saved by Breen. Loose puck, collected in the corner. Schultz fires it out. Loose puck at center ice. Michael Poles will try and chase it down. Hand pass. That wasn't a hand pass, but if you want to call it one. Here wearing the stripes. Well, they're calling the hand pass on Lincoln. I don't know about that either, but Brody Steffes, Chase Molenkamp. Brock Smothers out for the faceoff. Sukuchov and Zik back on defense. Zik's got it now. Plays it off to Steffes. Steffes walks it into the zone. Lincoln plays it out to center ice. They'll work it across the blue line. Shot towards the net. Trickled into the near corner. Big hit there. Lincoln put Elsie Sukuchov in. She's still struggling to pick up her stick in the corner. She may not know which state she's in. Puck played back to the Lincoln blue line. Elsie has made her way to the bench. Shot saved by Breen. Zik on the far side. Puck loose. Now it's caught by Smothers. They'll play it out to neutral ice. Lincoln tries to body it back in. Shot on net. Saved by Breen. There it is. And we'll get the whistle with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left. Jensen Hill out there with Henkel and Trausch. Played to the corner. Fliesner's got it there. Tried to knock it up the near boards. Now it's Henkel, walks it up. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Lincoln holds it in. Works it to the far side. Trausch rubs him off over there. Now it's Henkel. Puck stolen on the far boards. Back to the Lincoln D. They'll go down low. Blocked in front by Owen Trausch. Back to the Lincoln D again. Tipped away. Elliot Trausch had it knocked loose for a second. Weak shot. Doesn't quite make it to the net. There's a little bit of a scramble there to the left of the slot. High off the glass, just in front of the Dubuque bench. Elliot Trausch with a little bit of a breakaway here. Shot, saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Loose behind the net. Tries to play it out in front. Loose puck. Couple swats at it. Nothing. Well, we've got WrestleMania in front of the net. Everyone picks up and works their way back. Owen Trausch plays it off to Liam Henry. He'll play it ahead. Jensen Hill hops on the bench. Got some fresh legs coming out. Elliot Trausch now works it on his own blue line. Plays it up to center ice. Tries to get it in the zone. Can't quite do it. Now it's Schwartz. Has the puck taken away from him in his blue line. Sent into the zone, and we'll get an icing call. Exactly 3 minutes left in this scoreless game. Puck to the right of the Lincoln goaltender. Eli Schwartz will take the draw for Dubuque. It's knocked up the near boards. Lincoln's got it there. Played out to center ice. Dahlberg works it into his attacking zone. Shot fired wide of Breen. Rafter onto the far side. Dubuque knocks it back out to center ice. Collects with the ref. Lincoln takes it back. Into the attacking zone they'll go. Gretzky turned to hold. Hits the late man. Shot from the slot. Saved by Breen. And he'll cover for a whistle. Big save by Breen there. His 35th of the game. Face off to the left of Breen now as Chase Molenkamp steps in for the draw. Molenkamp wins it. He'll play it around the back of the net to the far side. Brody Steffes can't quite get it, and Lincoln bangs it back down below the goal line. Picks it up there, tries to walk it around front, but that's Liam Henry with the steal. Benzik with the steal. Out to Brody Steffes at center ice. He's got 3 men on him. Tries to work it to the corner. It's knocked off the puck there. Chase Molenkamp's in to help him out. Lincoln walks out of the corner with it. They'll take it around the back of the net. Played up to near side, knocked off the puck temporarily. Now they've got it back. Dahlberg across the blue line. He'll dump it in. Into the corner it goes. Fliesner back to get it. Plays it ahead to Henkel. Lincoln with the shot and a goal. Redeflected off the player's skate. Lincoln dumped it in from the blue line. I don't even think the player knew what he was doing, but it caught the inside of his blade and redirected past green. So with 1 minute and 53 seconds left, Lincoln jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Dubuque calls timeout, as expected. 1:53 left in the third period. Coach Austin, no need for a board. Oh no, we're going to draw on the glass. First, the inspirational speech. Now we're drawing on the glass. More inspirational speech. This is the glass I'm going to draw. Draw the net first. No, draw the goal line first. 14. All right. 14 was the only number I could make out. So Jensen Hill will be on the ice. Like we've got a diamond pattern. On two. Give it to Jensen. He can go either way. He may juggle. I've got juggling. Three shots. We only need one goal, but if we take 3 shots, there's a chance we'll get 1 goal. Damn it. Oh, there it is. Jensen Hill, Alex Henkel, Brody Steffes, Chase Molenkamp, and Eli Schwartz. Lincoln wins the faceoff. Back to Schwartz, knocked loose. Henkel's got it on the far side. Dubuque looking for control to get Breen to the bench. He's going to get an offside call there. Ref was 10 feet inside the zone, but still made the call, amazingly enough. You can see, there he is, nowhere near the blue line. He's young, he's got good eyes. .138 left. Breen's made his way to the top of the slot. Dubuque controls the faceoff. Back to Henkel. Henkel plays it off the boards. Into the zone. Jensen Hill's got it. Breen skates to the bench. Hill in the corner. The play said Hill was supposed to be in the middle. We got Schwartz from the top of the slot. Shot. Saved by the Lincoln goaltender. The varsity goaltender is Perry. I didn't look at the score sheet or this goalie's jersey. He's number 42. He's played a heck of a game. Dubuque will leave Breen on the bench and go with 6 skaters. Molenkamp comes in for the faceoff. The Lincoln player jumped a little bit offsides. The ref's going to give him a fair warning. Lincoln wins the draw, sends it to the corner. They'll play it off the boards. Henkel can't quite hold it at the blue line. It'll go all the way back where Schwartz picks it up, plays it ahead to Henkel. Henkel cross-ice pass, jumps over the stick with Chase Bowles. Now it's fired back in. Lincoln's got it. Empty net. Off the post. Missed the open net. Battle for in the corner. 52 seconds left. Lincoln's got it. They'll walk it back to the blue line and then fire it around the back of the net. Schwartz back to get it. Plays it up. Molenkamp battles for it on the far side. Cross-ice pass to Hill. That's to where the play was designed to go. Hill walks it in the near board. Centering pass. Shot. I have no idea where the puck is. There it is. It's in the corner. Schwartz has got it. Fires it on net. Deflected high. Kicked out in front. Loose puck. Squirts out to the blue line. Schwartz back to get it. Tries to play it into the bench. Can't quite do it. Battled in front. 18 seconds left on the clock. Now it's Steffes into the zone. High slot. Shot wide. Bouncing puck to the right of the goaltender. It's back behind the net. No one saw that because the camera's pointed at the seats. Fired on net. Bouncing puck. Jensen Hill behind the net, centering puck, and that will do it. So the Lincoln goaltender with 26 saves earns the shutout as the Stars are victorious 1-0 in the JV contest. Valiant effort by the boys from Dubuque after a long, snowy road trip. They'll line up for the sportsmanlike handshake. And that'll do it for us here in Lincoln for the JV contest. Varsity will be underway here in about 20 minutes. We'll hope to see you back on that stream. That's it for now.